everyone, it's Tammy Pally, aka the Crafty Princess, and I'm here with
Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo.
and we are on an Eastern Caribbean cruise. Again, we go every year, usually during early to mid-May, and it is May 2019, and we are on the Carnival Breeze. All right, and today we're going to talk about our port of call, which was San Juan, Puerto Rico, one of our favorite spots. At this video, we're just going to talk about briefly kind of what we did, and then we're going to have a follow-up video on the Tapping Flamingo channel.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And
on beads.
yes. Yeah.
I got some pretty stuff, and
Yeah.
so did she.
And we know not everybody's into the beads, so
Yeah.
Since her channel has more to do with jewelry making and beading and that kind of thing, it seemed more appropriate to have it over there. So
Right.
So anyway, and I'll put the link when the link is available to that. I will put it probably in the description below.
Right. Yeah, because this actually may be edited and put on to YouTube before I get around to getting it done. Yeah.
Right. So, anywho, we docked at, 8 a.m.? Was it 8 a.m.?
8 o'clock.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
8 a.m. And we were allowed to stay until, we were here 8 to 4.
Right.
Which means get on the boat by 3:30, really.
Right.
At the latest. It was a gorgeous day. Of course, always super duper hot. Big surprise. We're in the Caribbean and it's hot. And we had a number of missions on our to-do list, and of course one of them or two of them were beach shopping at two different places we like to go. I also had a jewelry store I wanted to stop at, and we wanted to check out Del Sol and
a few of the little vendors that are down along the street in front of the cruise terminal.
right. And then of course just enjoying the wonderful architecture and
Taking
beautiful
pictures
scenery and that kind of thing. So we looked at the map. They give you a map on the cruise. Actually, you know what? They did not hand us one. Usually when we debark, they give you a map as you're leaving.
They probably ran out of them. But
maybe they did by the time we got
we
out.
actually got this. When did we get this?
We went to the shopping show and just took it and left.
Yeah. You don't have to stay for the shopping
Yeah.
show. Just get your maps and leave if you
Yeah,
want
usually
to.
the first day at sea, they'll have a shopping show if you want to. Of course, you can stay for the whole thing, but we go and get the coupons and the maps right away. And they, usually they'll have them, and they give them all to you at that one time, and you can just leave like we do. We don't stay for the whole show. And so anyway, so there were a couple of streets we knew after looking at the map where we wanted to go. The maps are not like super detailed. In hindsight, it would be nice, I think, now that we've been to San Juan a few times. We probably won't be here next year, but it might be nice to look at a real map, because they don't show you everything on the maps that they give you from,
Right.
like for example, they don't show you Walgreens on there. And to me, there's Walgreens when you
CVS.
right? CVS and Walgreens are two like sort of landmarks to kind of navigate and figuring out where you're at, because
Right.
those are on opposite ends of the first street that is next to the port where your ship is at.
Right. Yeah, they're not on the map.
Yeah, and they don't put them on there. So anyway, we knew we wanted to go down to the beach shop, which one of them was off San Francisco Turquesa. Did I say that word?
Turquesa.
Turquesa. Okay. Anyway, this one.
This.
We will show you what's in here on her video. And then we headed off to Fortaleza, which we knew there was a jewelry shop there. The past couple times we've been to San Juan, we have found some wonderful jewelry, particularly by Tropical Treasures. The first year he had his own, the guy and his wife who runs Tropical Treasures had their own shop. We got some beautiful earrings. We both got a pair. They create the wax molds themselves. So it's their own designs that you won't find anyplace else. And then the next year I came back, and this is on a video. I'll maybe put the link in there or something. And I got a Koki pendant, and then their shop is gone, and another shop is now taken over their stuff, as well as they have other jewelry in there, and it's Cabana Bay on Fortaleza, and these are the amazing earrings I got. I put them on the card so you could see them, but they are really pretty. I will put a picture of just the earrings by themselves, so they're maybe a little bit better. And these are sterling silver with a gold detail, and then palladium plated so they don't tarnish. And then they have these really nice clutches on the back.
They're really cool. The little tails come down below.
Let me put one on. And what were you going to show them?
No, this was.
Oh, okay. The other bead shop. Yeah. And then what else was on that street, Terry?
Well, the other bead shop.
Oh, that's right. Caribbean Beads.
Caribbean Beads. And here's the name. Here's the street that we are probably pronouncing wrong. Fortaleza. I don't know.
I can't get these in now. I'm trying to get them in. Yeah. So see, they're pretty big. So
those are pretty substantial, and they're really pretty.
Yeah.
I love those.
And the other earrings, I wear them all the time anyway. But yeah, so we also went by Caribbean Beads.
Yeah.
I lugged back our
50 pounds of beads.
50, yes.
In fact, when we came in back to the ship, you have to go through security.
Right.
And
so you put your bag through the scanner.
My bag must have beeped or something, because they were like, can we look in here? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I said, she says, what's in here? I said, a lot of beads. She goes, beads? Can I see?
She had some charms and stuff, so I think that's probably what made them beep. And then while we were there on that street, Fortaleza, you may have seen before pictures of umbrellas hanging up, a bunch of colorful umbrellas just hanging up in the sky on a street in San Juan. That's the street. And we had been doing some research trying to find out if they're there all the time. And sometimes people are like, oh, yeah, they're there all the time. But we were on that street last year, and they were not there.
I think just recently they've been there all the time. I think it used to be just in August.
Right.
But since the hurricane damage and stuff, they've kept them up.
Oh,
it was really cool.
Very cool. I mean, at first I was like, well, I don't know.
You're going to post pictures at the
Yes,
end?
I took a bajillion pictures. I will not probably post all of those pictures, but they turned out pretty decently. So at the end of this, I will have various pictures of San Juan, including the umbrellas and everything, and a little, music to go with it and stuff. So, but if you are in San Juan, Puerto Rico, go down to Fortaleza. Fortaleza, Fortaleza. Fortaleza. It's near down the street from Caribbean Beads.
Right.
Okay. And these guys here.
And Del Sol.
Right. And Del Sol. Del Sol. In fact, it was like 10 feet away from Del Sol at the end of the street, and they had it barricaded off so people could go underneath it. It was very safe.
Oh yeah.
There's not people driving down that street.
Right.
So
we had to go to Del Sol. We like to look for their clips anyway, but their hair clips. But my mom bought a pair of sunglasses from Del Sol several years ago when we were in Cozumel, and these broke
just recently.
Just like today, actually.
Yeah.
They just cracked right here. And they have a guarantee on them, like 100%, no matter what, lifetime. And they do.
They do.
So she got a new pair of glasses.
But
there's a but.
There's a but. Yes.
So what is it you had to have, Mom?
There's a code.
A code.
Is it on the box?
On the box.
Oh.
Okay.
Or if you, when I got those, they were in a
case.
plastic case, and there was a piece of paper in there.
Okay. So
You can
make
go
sure.
online, too.
Oh, really?
You can go online. Okay.
Really? Well, that's
so.
good.
If you have a pair of broken ones and you're going to be in the Caribbean, you can go in there with your code.
Yep.
Fortunately, we could call Daddy.
Yeah, she actually called my dad at home.
Because we're U.S. here.
Because she didn't have the box with her, because why would you carry the box around, right? But he was able to find the box that luckily she still had, read her the code. She told the people there, and they were very nice about it. They were just like, well, they were actually kind of, apologetic, like, okay, we want to do this, but this is how we do this. So I need the code. I can't do it without the code. And we got the code, and she got a brand new pair.
Yeah. And, if you're not going to go back to the Caribbean, you can mail them.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, so 100%.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to know. And then, after we did all that, we were out for, what time did we get off? Like 10 o'clock?
It was about 10 o'clock.
Got off about 10 o'clock. by this time it was going on almost 2 o'clock, and of course
It's about
I
winter,
was
yeah.
soaking wet with sweat, at least. Okay, some of us were not, but I was. And it was, we decided, well, we're going to start making our way back, go into any of the little art shops that if we see something, and then we also wanted to make sure we looked at like the vendor, artisan vendors on the way back, and there was a little park that we went to and took some really nice pictures. It had I don't know what the name of the park is.
I don't know, but I couldn't even tell you where it is. I
Yeah.
could get there, but I'm not sure I can tell you
Right,
where
but
it
it's
is.
on kind of the same area, just way down from the ships.
Right.
And there was a very scenic view. We sat and had a little munchy snack and drank some water and kind of chilled out a little bit, and tried not to, and of course the pigeons are all like, "You have anything to eat?" So after that, then we headed back and leisurely made our way through the artisan vendors. And there are a lot of people. I mean, of course, there's also the people selling the Michael Kors knockoff bags, and shaved ice and things like that that are nice. But then there are also some people who actually are crafters and artists, and
Who
always
really
stop.
do make their
Yeah.
stuff.
Some of them are making it right there.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So of course we had to help them out.
Yes, I bought some earrings. These are sea glass
Wire wrap
from
sea glass.
Puerto Rico.
Yes. She says she collects it here.
I believe she does.
I think she does
Yeah.
too. Yes. And in fact, this is her little card that came in the box. She has a Facebook page. So
Are you going to post the picture you took of her?
I will do that too. I'll try to remember to do that. We took a picture of her and we were managed to upload it to her Facebook page
Right.
before we
Mhm.
left, right?
Yes.
We did have internet today for a little while, right? So we did that. But anyway, she was super sweet, and of course we're jewelry people, so we chitty-chatted about jewelry, and she talked to us. It was just nice, and so totally check her out on her Facebook page. And if you're in San Juan, you can't miss her. She has very distinctive jewelry.
Oh,
Where's my
look,
finger?
yeah.
Yeah. So she is very
Yeah.
falling on the floor here.
Well, she puts it in this nice little box, and it has this little cotton thing, and then those little plastic things that you put.
Oh, that's right. She has those on the back, doesn't she? The little
There you
things
go.
on the back
Yeah.
of the, And also, what I liked about her stuff is that she had wire forms that she made that like swirls and things, and then she had wire wrapped glass pieces hanging. So very. She definitely has a voice, and a look to her jewelry. She's got a clear aesthetic that very cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So check her out. Another person on the way back who we didn't really
She did not expect to be there today, so she didn't have her business cards. But her first name was Barbara, and I gave her my business card, and she said she would go like my Tapping Flamingo Bling Facebook page. And so hopefully we will have her information, and Tammy can post it in the comments.
Yeah, because she had really cute, again, a clear aesthetic, neat little bracelet. She had other stuff. She had necklaces and crystals, mostly crystals and stone stuff. But these are adjustable, very similar to her, to Terry's.
Very similar, but these are smaller. Like some of mine do have beads, but they're not this small.
Right. These are 4 millimeter,
Yeah.
and even
And
some
some
11
seed beads.
size seed beads, and then this nylon and stuff. $5. I had to buy it, and she, again,
you can wear it as an anklet too.
I can, yes. This fits on as an anklet, and I was tempted to buy more stuff from her, but it was things like I would
Right,
make
yeah.
it even, but I wanted to help her out a little bit, and she was just very friendly and not intimidated, not like, oh, you make jewelry too, well, I'm not going to talk to you kind of thing. She was, in fact, it was like the opposite,
Right.
So it's always nice to see people like that who are of our, what does she say? We're of the same heart or something
Yeah.
like that. There was some sort of Spanish Latin term she used for it. So got that. And so as far as just generally bopping around San Juan, I'm looking at our little notes here. So we've noticed,
Oh yeah.
of course, it's been 2 years now since the hurricanes
Right.
hit.
And there's a lot of construction going on. Looks like they're upgrading a lot of stuff, fixing things that were damaged.
Yeah.
So
I think there was more construction this summer than last summer.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And
you could tell they have been working on things.
yes, but I don't know. That may be just the constant. I think kind of that's the constant thing of. I think that's kind of how San Juan is. I don't know. Because we've been here three times together. Okay, so anyway, yeah, definitely. If you're in San Juan, I hope you check out some of the places we mentioned. And if you have places you would like to tell us about next time we're over here in this area, please let us know by posting it down in the comments. Of course, I always appreciate a thumbs up, and make sure that you subscribe and click on the little bell icon so you get notifications. And make sure you check out her video that will be following this one, updating on our beads.
Right.
Okay?
And we got to get ready for Elegant Night.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.